Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Despite the fact his deputies admitted he was a citizen of a foreign power right up until the weekend, the Prime Minister has spent all week fighting to keep his own job, which relies on a one-seat majority that his deputy provides. What's the Prime Minister's response to factory workers in Elizabeth in my electorate who every day watch this Prime Minister do absolutely everything to protect his job and nothing to protect theirs?
My question is to the Prime Minister. Shop assistants working in Penrith Plaza had their penalty rates cut on July 1 after this House voted with a majority of just one. Does this Prime Minister acknowledge that his decision to accept his deputy's vote, when it may have been unconstitutional for him to even be here, is having a real impact on every Australian?
After all the stories of banking scandals, the thousands of victims, life savings gone, homes lost, businesses gone under, the Australian people want a royal commission into the banks. But the government has been using its one-seat majority to protect the banks from a banking royal commission. How can the Prime Minister continue to accept the vote of the Deputy Prime Minister when it means that the victims of banking scandals are denied the royal commission they deserve? Prime Minister, it's now 4 days since Australia discovered that the Deputy Prime Minister was also the citizen of a foreign power. Will the Prime Minister acknowledge that the situation of his Deputy Prime Minister is unsustainable and consistent with Senator Canavan's precedent? When will the Prime Minister make the Deputy Prime Minister stand aside, and when will the government stop accepting his vote?